Hey everybody, Chris Kidlin here over at Cross Country Mortgage with the Kidlin Mortgage Group. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We actually decided it's so nice outside, we go on location and we're in beautiful Sarasota, Florida today. All right, let's get started with interest rates. Actually, interest rates are actually doing better than they were last week. We actually saw some improvement. Just on Monday, we were actually around 3.375 on a 30-year fixed, and we've actually dropped down to 3.125. Which is really good news for us because we're starting to see an improvement on interest rates. The Fed did meet this past week, and one of the things that they did say is that they're going to keep buying their mortgage-backed securities. They're going to keep this, what we call quantitative easement, and keep it going, and they're going to keep buying these because they are afraid that we are going to have inflation, and if we have inflation and interest rates start going up, that's going to cause even more issues. So they did come out and say that they're going to keep buying these mortgage-backed securities to keep the rates low. So we're expecting to see rates at least another 2 or 3 months where they're currently at. So it is still a great time to refinance. It's still a great time to purchase. I know inventory is low, but it is very good with current interest rates still being almost at an all-time low. So that's about interest rates. So let's get started with Did You Know? And I'm going to talk about Did You Know About the Florida Bond Program, which is a first-time home buyer program that's out there for first-time home buyers who have not bought a home in the last 3 years. So if you've had a home in the past, but you have not owned any property in the last 3 years, you will be eligible for this program. And what is the Florida Bond Program? That is where the government will actually give you $7,500 towards your closing costs or down payment assistance. Now, there's a few things that you need to know about it. You need to have at least a 640 credit score. You need to have, you can't be over a 43% debt to income ratio. And a couple other things about it is something that has to be repaid back at some point. So that means that if you sell your home, you have to pay back the $7,500. If in end of 30 years, you've got to pay back the $7,500, or if you refinance, you have to pay back the $7,500. It is a second no interest loan that is tied back. It's basically a second mortgage that is tied behind your first mortgage. So it is something that does need to get paid back. But it is a great program for so many first-time home buyers because the thing is, though, it will help them get their down payment or their closing costs if they need that extra money. That can really help them get into that house that they've really been trying to get into. And one of the things is it actually is good for veterans. So veterans who are a first-time home buyer that doesn't have any money because they can get 100% financing, they can use the $7,500 towards their closing costs and actually be able to get into the home even though they don't have any money saved. So those are just some of the highlights of the Florida Bond Program. If you have more questions, reach out to us. My number is 443-668-5727, or you can reach us on the web at newmortgagenow.com. Thanks, guys, and I'll speak to you next week.